Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your financial reading for the first half of January. I will, of course, be back in the middle of the month to do the second half, and love readings will also be coming out this week for the first half of January. But let's see what we have going on for you. I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Looks amazing. I was going to say that I should have said it that I felt like love was going to be connected here, of course. So we're gonna have to see what your love reading says. But you have the Four Hearts coming up first in your current financial situation. Jack of Clubs. I feel like things might be getting better, but maybe they're not like fantastic at this time. Four of Hearts is a card of the home. It is a card of wanting freedom, wanting protection, and stuff like that. It's funny because usually when I do the readings, what people don't know is since I release them all at once. Usually what I do is I read for Aries and then I'll read for Pisces next, so I don't really go in order, but like I'm doing right now. And I literally said to Aries that, I felt like Pisces was going to also want like more security in their finances where they don't have to worry about like bills and all this other stuff. Wanting to feel this, Four of Hearts, which is wanting to feel at home, wanting to feel comfortable, safe, protected financially, and so I feel like you will. I also feel like some of you could be dealing with houses as well. Some of you could be dealing with real estate. I feel like if you are, this looks really good to me. Everything showing up here. If you're trying to sell a house, I feel like things look really good as well. I also feel like some of you could be traveling more, of course. Jupiter in your 9th house. So a lot of you could be trying to put money together to travel or move. So some of you could want to do that as well with these cards. Jack of Spades to me is a card of the child. I've said this to Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, somebody else. I feel like they're like four signs that really need to focus on what they wanted to be when they were a kid, or they need to focus on things that they like. They need to focus on like almost standards that they had when they were kids as well. And it's like, what the heck does that mean in the first place? Well, maybe you don't remember what you wanted to be when you were a kid, but also maybe when you were a kid you really liked freedom. So maybe you need to think about that. Maybe you really liked experimentation. And maybe you need to think about that. Maybe there isn't a specific thing that you necessarily wanted to be, but maybe there was an element of you that you wanted. And like I said, maybe you wanted to experiment. Maybe you need to become a scientist. Just an example. But again, I feel like you need to think about those things with those two cards there. Next, Two of Hearts and Two of Clubs. I feel like you need to talk yourself into something. I feel like, especially if you're feeling resistance, you have the Ace of Diamonds here. A really good card for money. As I always say, I feel like most readers read the Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Pentacles wrong. Nothing against those readers, and it's there's definitely no right or wrong as far as I'm concerned in reading cards anyway. But what I would say about the Ace of Diamonds is it's a call to adventure. Literally, right after the Ace of Diamonds, you have the Five of Clubs, the card of the adventurer. To me, the Ace of Diamonds represents zero. It doesn't represent money that you have or will be getting. It represents some sort of adventure, some sort of new path that you need to take to get money. I feel like wherever you are feeling resistance, Two of Clubs, it's literally leading you to something that you want to do. So if you've been thinking about starting a business but just haven't started, you've been feeling that kind of resistance, I feel like these cards are saying talk yourself into it with this Two of Clubs, because it will lead to a lot of money in your future with that card. But again, I feel like you have to talk yourself into it. For others of you, I definitely, like I said, before I started reading, I felt that love, for whatever reason, love was playing a role here. So some of you could be in a relationship that could be increasing your finances, or you could be getting into a relationship. I do find that some people, when they get into a relationship, they do, like, other areas of their lives improve as well. It's like, they automatically start trying to do better. I'd say, especially if you've, the message I'm getting is like, if you've been hurt in the past, if you're a Pisces, it's like you realize what you need to change. And, again, I feel like you're trying to become the best version of yourself. So that includes, like, everything in your life improving. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds, like I said, call to adventure. Three of Hearts, needing to do what your heart is telling you to do. Jack of Spades, like I said, all these cards are kind of tying together here very nicely. But I do feel like there could be a lot of money coming in for you, but it's going to require work. It's going to require you living some sort of dream. Eight of Hearts here. So I feel like you need to be manifesting and trying to manifest things in your life, but also going on this adventure here with the Ace of Diamonds. Definitely represents more money coming in. But like I said, it is a card of needing to do something, and I feel like you're hitting your target as well as popping into my head, so I feel like some of you could be really, it's like you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Two twos as well, so that's a perfect match, matching it perfectly with what you're supposed to be doing financially. So it is like major financial changes for the better that are coming in for you. I feel like for some of you, there could be business opportunity coming up, meaning even if you don't have a business, there could be an opportunity to start a business or to do something on the side. There are a couple signs who I think, definitely once Uranus moves into Taurus, there are going to be opportunities that pop up over the next 8 years that maybe we don't like start our own business, but there are going to be more like independent financial opportunities. What does that mean? Well, it means that I feel like there will be more companies like Uber, for example, or DoorDash, all these companies that allow you to kind of like work for yourself. I feel like we're going to see an explosion of technology that is like that. That's the best way I can explain it. So, stay open to any independent opportunities is what I would say to you people who want to be more independent and free. Next, 5 of clubs, adventure. And the lovers. Oh my, what do you know? Love. So I feel like this is saying that you need to go on an adventure. I do feel like travel or moving would be very, very beneficial for most of you Pisces. Moving to a new location or traveling to a new location could open up your eyes and, could have you start a business as well. It's funny. I always tell a story. When I first started reading on here on YouTube, I had a reading with a guy, and he was going on a trip. He just wanted to know about his trip. He was going to Hawaii, and I said, he had all these moving cards show up there, and I said, you're gonna probably end up moving there and staying there and doing something to make money. And he was like, oh no, I gotta stay here, I gotta do all these things. He went to Hawaii, literally flew back home, flew back, and ended up moving there because he loved it so much, and he ended up creating a business there, very successful. And it was all because of a move, but it was very surprising. Card of surprises as well. So stay open to any surprise opportunities that could happen like that, and you never know if it's meant to work out. People always come to me and they're like, yeah, but I don't have the money. I'm like, yeah, but if you're meant to do it, the money will show up. So definitely stay open to those crazy opportunities. Lover says there is something new that you could be doing. So I feel this for a lot of people, mostly water signs, you, Scorpio, and one other sign. I don't really feel it for Cancer, but other signs as well, that even if you have a job, maybe it's a good job, but this card to me does say that there could be a choice that you could make where the grass is greener on the other side, where really you could find a job that is a lot better. So again, even if you're happy, maybe there is truly something better that could lead to more freedom for you as well. And finally, 8 of Hearts and 10 of Hearts. Look at that. Living your dreams, leading to fortune after difficulty, 10 of Hearts. So this is called the moon, and it's not like the moon in the tarot. The moon in the tarot says you have fantasies that will never become a reality. The moon in the playing card says you need to bring your fantasies down to earth. You have these dreams, you will have these ideas. I feel it's for Pisces. I've said this to you, like all next year, I'd say write down all your ideas, because one of them is probably gold, could probably make you very successful. Could be a business idea, could be an idea to go back to school and get a degree that could make you a lot of money. Could be an idea to get a job somewhere else, but you need to pay attention to those dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, your ideas, everything. And I feel like that will give you this right here, true freedom and, true stability that you want in your life. But I feel like most of this has to do with love, which is interesting. So there's definitely some sort of love connection here for a lot of you. Some of you could be finding love through work. I know this isn't a love reading, but, again, I feel like that's definitely possible. So many hearts cards. If it's not love, the hearts cards are just simply talking about what I've been telling you, passions, needing to do something that you're truly passionate about, probably because for most of you, Uranus is leaving your second house. It's like we're finally free from that second house Uranus energy, very difficult for Pisces, that now it's like the universe is trying to say, move towards things that you are more passionate about. So that's what I would do if I were you, but looks very successful. So thank you again, Pisces, and definitely enjoy your month.